Hey dudes, welcome back to All the Mods 9 Minecolonies. Now I know I said last episode this one was going to be a bit of a quest smash, but I realized we really do need to catch up with the colony. So what we're actually going to do this episode is get things up to speed. I've added a whole bunch of Patreon names and YouTube member names to the list, and we're going to recruit as many dudes as possible and upgrade things around our colony. I really want to up the population and increase the hustle and the bustle, make this feel like a real, living, breathing colony. So I've been zipping around and upgrading the buildings to level 2, and we're going to jump in right now and I can show you what happened as they went up. I wanted to upgrade these 2 forestry huts on the edge of the colony first. Getting these bad boys up to level 2 is pretty important because their combined level now is going to be 4, and that's going to unlock a whole bunch of research for us, and the competition between our 2-star builders, Ambriel and Mixter, is strong, but 9 times out of 10 it just comes down to whichever builder's hut is closest. And then next up on the upgrade block is gonna be the restaurant. Unfortunately, when this goes up to level 2, it doesn't actually have shingles, which is a bit of a shame, but still you can see it's quite upgraded. And the seating area outside is now a little bit more pleasant. Now as we come over to the center of the colony, there's a couple of big buildings here that we're going to want at level 2. You got the hospital over there and the university. Now why would you want to upgrade the hospital to level 2? Well, the big thing about the hospital is your colonists come over here to cure themselves of diseases. And when they do that, they need a bed to stay in. So just like in the real world, hospital beds are a real scarcity. Upgrading the hospital to level 2 will give you even more beds, and every level beyond that increases its capacity. It's really important for when you get loads and loads and loads of dudes, which we do eventually want to have. And also we have the university over here going up to level 2 as well. Now this is probably one of the biggest buildings on the colony. Getting this up to level 2 took a long old time. Our builder over there had to put down loads and loads of extra dirt because the whole building expands massively out to the east. But what's really cool about the university at being upgraded to level 2 is the tower at the back left. That's going to get even more impressive as the building levels up. And also, the extension on the right isn't just empty space. Inside there is a block for a school, which is great news. I love it when the Minecolonies buildings become more than just their core building, so you can have like multi kind of buildings? If that makes sense. What I'm saying is you have a university, but inside the university you also have room for a school now. And that's great. Fingers crossed at the higher levels, it also has room for more things, like I think a library could be a thing. Now also, as we swoop over to the industrial district, yeah, it's time to get some of these buildings up as well. We don't need this second mine at level 2, because we already have a combined level of 3 from what we've got already, but if we're upgrading everything else, I figured I want to get this to level 2 as well. It looks pretty cool. Eventually everything's going to be level 5, so you know what, we're just doing the framework for what's to come. And also the blacksmith over here becomes level 2, and the smeltery as well. And this might become a bit less important because now that mechanism is in the pack, it's always been the undisputed, well no not really, it's in my heart been the undisputed king of ore duplication. I think there's better ways to duplicate ore in the long run if you go through like occultism and some of the magic mods. But mechanism is such an old classic mod that it's always got a soft spot in my heart. And last but not least, it's time to get the farm up to level 2 as well. And now with this upgraded, the farmer will be able to harvest from 2 fields rather than 1. It's still pretty slim pickings, we'd much prefer him to be able to do all 5 fields, but for now, this will do. And And there we go, that's the wrap up. Every single building we have so far up to level 2. But like I said, we're going to jump in game now and see about recruiting some new dudes. Okay, gentlemen, welcome back to the series. Yeah, sorry about that long old Let's Build segment. Some of you guys love it. I'm sure some of you hate it, but that's the nature of YouTube. You can't please everybody. I just hope I'm pleasing you guys. Anyway, so now we're here. I've got the to-do list, and we've got a big old list of things to do today. Number 1, I've gone through the Patreon names list. The new submissions in the Patreon and the new submissions on the YouTube members page. As always, if you want to join the series, you can become a YouTube member or a Patreon member and make a post in the submission post, and your names will be added to the list of potential names that our new colonists can have. And already, I see a new dude over here. Man, you guys have submitted some crazy names, but I love them. I love them to bits. It's God Dragon Zips. Now, I kind of want this dude for sure. Let's see what he's... oh yeah, sunflowers, perfect. That's a use for our brand new sunflower farm. So we're going to give him a chili relleno. Sorry, relleno. And go over and grab those sunflowers. Here we go, yeah. Oh man, it's perfect that I've got this set up now. Because in the chest... oh baby, yeah, sunflowers for days, cactus, kelp, and sugarcane, which is useful for paper, as well as over here, oh my god, potatoes and carrots. Let's get some of these out of here so we can give them to our doctor. Now I'm also going to run upstairs and grab some of the usual requirements for colonists from the computer, so I don't have to keep coming back to get new stuff. So here we go, the usual suspects. Most of these are the materials that we'll need to recruit new dudes. There might be some guys that want things like enchanted books, which we can't really afford. Man, enchanted books are something it's never really worth giving to a colonist to get him to stay. But certainly we can get some other dudes with these other materials. We've got loads of stuff now. So where's God Dragon Zips? Honestly, who wouldn't want a God Dragon on their colony? I just hope he doesn't run a mutiny and usurp me as mayor. Hello, my dude. So his stats are okay, not amazing, not great, not terrible. But if we give him the sunflowers, boom, now we have God Dragon Zips, amazing. So that reminds me, let's go and check in the town hall, see how many dudes we can actually get. Oh, Jesse, who the hell are you? Chewbacca. Now when you recruit one of these special colonists, basically, there are special colonists that can appear in your colony. They have custom skins and... yeah, oh my god, 2 diamond swords. They usually have a unique requirement for their recruitment. But stats-wise, Jesse kind of sucks, so I don't think we're going to get him. Because when they do become a member of your colony, they lose their special skin anyway. So it's kind of not worth it. So here we go, we've got 14 dudes, we could have 18. But in fact, we can also get another dude because we're missing a knight. So we're going to get, I guess, 5 dudes, one of them will be a knight, and the 4 other dudes can take important jobs around the colony. I just hope there's enough dudes in the tavern. Here we go, a Warfish Vink. Okay. Oh, boom, sunflowers again. Decent stats-ish. Better than nothing. It is a fine afternoon, my friend. Come over here. What will it be for you? There we go, get in the colony. Alright, great. So let's keep this train going. Where are some more dudes to recruit? What does the map say? Who's floating around over there? There's Jadala Fisher, Manxie the Quick, Nicky the Falcon. Oh my god, who doesn't want the Falcon on their team? Although I guess he's Captain America now? What happens in that case? Is there a new Falcon in MCU, or does he just like go away? So what will it be for you? Books, okay, we can afford you. Oh my god, oh, I should have known. The Falcon flew off with my books. What a piece of trash, oh man. Oh well, never mind. So, Jadala the Fisher, or Jadala Fisher. Can I help you? Oh my god, honeycomb. That's something we don't have access to. Okay, well I knew it'd be something. And over here on the very edge of the colony, we have Vita Marsh Scott. So let's go and grab her before she can get away. And now let's get Vita into the colony. There we go, excellent. Right, so we got some new dudes. I think that's kind of it. We have to wait for the tavern to spawn in some more dudes now. So what I'm going to do is see if we can find which guard tower is missing a knight. This is one of the trickiest things, right? When a guard dies, there's no real way of knowing which guard tower he died in. I mean, probably not this one. Yeah, no, Strongborn Larone is having a bit of a break in there. Okay, Strongborn, no worries. So you kind of have to go to all of your guard towers to make sure they have a dude in them. It's not ideal. Boom, this is it. Right, so who are we going to get as a guard? Ooh, right, so they need stamina and adaptability. If we want them to be a knight, we could also get archers, but we're going to focus on knights because we want archers once our army becomes a bigger thing. You know what, I think overall it's probably Vita Marsh Scott. 6 and 14, boom, you're in the colony. And that's, like I said, opened a new bed. So let's go and check where we are. Here we go, right, so 2 more slots. We'll just wait and see who arrives in the tavern. But for now, we can cross that off. Boom, recruit new dudes, we got some dudes. So set them up for success. What do I mean by that? Well, we're basically going to have to go and make sure we're going to recruit these guys into new jobs and make sure they have all the tools they need to get that job done. So that starts over here at the blacksmith, where we're going to put some new recipes in here. So like I said, when the blacksmith gets to level 2, they get even more space for recipes, and that's a great reason to upgrade your buildings. But here we go. So we want these guys to be able to make chainmail. There we go, and now the blacksmith is equipped to make chainmail. What they're not equipped to do though is make iron nuggets, so we'll put an iron nugget in there as well. But you do have to be very careful because look at this, there's 2 different types of iron ingots that go in here. 2 different recipes, and I have a theory that one of them won't really work. So to make sure we get the absolute right kind of iron ingot in there, we're going to go and grab one that we already have. That way we know he's going to have the recipe for the kind of iron we're going to give him. Yeah, there she blows. So crafting recipes, teach a recipe, put the iron ingot there, and now you can make iron nuggets. So if we put some iron into the warehouse now, what should happen is the blacksmith will get to work, making all of the chainmail for the guards, and they'll be fully equipped for battle. So into here with a stack of iron. Ooh, now it's getting late, so let's have a sleep. Alright, a brand new day, brand new opportunities. Now we need to think about what kind of jobs we want these new dudes to have. So let's take a look. Unemployed is 3, so we've got 3 spots. We have 0 researchers. Oh no, I guess one of our researchers died. Well, guaranteed 2 of these guys are going to go and be researchers. But for the moment, I think a fisher is really essential so we can get some more fish that we can feed our colonists with at the restaurant. That's essential, so that's 1, and then the other 2 dudes are going to be researchers, so let's go and hire them. Bam, we'll do the fishermen first because after we recruit the researchers, we want to give them some fresh research. Here we go, over here on the edge. Boom. Now the fisherman's hut. Actually, this isn't level 2. So we're going to try and remedy that by getting old Mixter over here to make it up to level 2. And again, yeah, very simple materials, not a problem at all. Boom. And who are we going to get to be a fisher? Oh, look at this. Oh man, it feels like a bit of a waste, but God Dragon Zips has the best stats. Yeah, the best stats by far. So green is the primary and yellow is the secondary. So the primary is the most important. Yeah, it's going to be God Dragon Zips over here fishing. Let's get him over. Oh my god, wow, nice outfit. So yeah, since I last played Minecolonies, the skins have had a big upgrade. And this guy looks pretty sweet. Look at those, he's got like some weird color things going on. Now let's go and choose 2 more researchers. So manage workers, and it's a no-brainer. Luckily these guys have okay stats for this, but we're going to get Awarfish Vink and Scotty Jester into the roles of researchers, and let's do some research. Boom. Now, as always, technology is the big one that a lot of buildings are locked behind. And the sawmill, the sifter's hut, the fletcher's hut, these are going to be essential. So we're going to have to do woodwork for one, so we'll need a stack of logs. And because we have 2 researchers now, we can do 2 research bits. So I think the next most important one might be over here, ability. This is going to increase the block place speed and speed up our builders massively. So here we go, woodwork has been unlocked, boom, they're going to investigate that, and we're also going to go down to tech and the bottom here, and let's do block place speed. Yeah, ability, this is going to be amazing. So the higher tier research takes a bit longer. The first tier is about 30 minutes, the second tier is about an hour, the third tier is something like 2 hours. And beyond that, yeah, things get crazy. So you want to be doing a lot of research in the background while you do everything else. It's nothing you can manually wait for. Boom, okay, well man, we're crushing the clipboard today. So we've set our dudes up for success. And we've done the research. Now we can't build the school yet because we need to unlock the research to be able to do that. So we'll do that maybe next episode. But I do think the other researchers we've set up are more important. So boom, what's going to be the new building this episode? Oh man, exciting times. Right, well, I feel like, what do you guys think? What are we missing? So the only real 2 contenders are the apiary or the stonemason. We're going to need both of them eventually, but since we've actually tried to get a colonist and we couldn't because we didn't have any honeycomb, I think what we're going to be doing is building an apiary this episode, and we're going to get it to level 2 as well. So here we go, the apiary, boom, and we'll take the build tool, and let's go and find a place to put this down. Oh man, bees, takes me back to all the mods. Was it 7 or 6? Whichever one it was that I did feed the bees. I frickin' love bees. And so does Mother Nature. So where are we going to put the bee hut? I don't know. It feels like it's an agricultural building, so we should put it over here by the farms. This is what it looks like at level 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you know what? I feel like we can probably get away with putting this right about here. We can move our gate along to the left so that we have room to get in here. But I reckon this could be a good spot. Yeah, there we go. That's going to be perfect. We can have that path go around this building and move that around later, but we'll pull the trigger now. Boom. And let's watch this sucker get built. So the apiarist's hut. Now I made a bit of a boo-boo here, as you can see. The catchment area here is going to ruin our pig farm, so I'm going to have to go in and wrangle those dudes and make sure we don't lose all of our little piggies. And because I don't want to stop at level 1 anymore, everything I build fresh, I want to go all the way to level 2. So we're going to try and get this apiarist's hut to level 2. But what I have realized is that we're really low on housing space. I thought because I'd built a whole bunch of houses, we were going to be fine for a long time. We have a lot of houses, but they're all level 2. That's why getting the builder's hut up to level 3 this episode is going to be essential as well. But here you go, the finished apiary hut. It looks amazing. It's an essential building for recruiting new dudes because honeycomb is quite a common ask. Well, okay, let's take a look at our brand new building. Here we go, the apiary. Looking pretty swish. Now, like I said, we don't really have the dudes to get a beekeeper in the hut yet, but one day we will. Isn't that right, Ambriel? Oh, yes, it is. It is, Sjin. Thank you very much. So what else is going on around the colony? Let's cross that off the clipboard to-do list. Build a school will be next episode, I guess, or whenever we get the research done. But that means the last thing on our list is Builder's Hut level 3. Oh, whoa, who's this? Big Bits Santa Maria. What do you cost? Oh, Enchanted Books. That's a shame because that's a wacky new name. So has anybody else appeared? Because it's been a bit of time now. Who else is wandering around the colony? Usagi Baldelli. Hello, my friend. Bit of Japanese and a bit of Italian. Emeralds. Well, we can afford emeralds, so let's go and grab some. Aha, and look at this. It looks like our blacksmith is fully operational now. He's made a set of chainmail for Jadela McLargehuge, and she's running around in her brand new digs. Amazing. One thing that's on the top of my list as well is to get loads more guard towers so that we can fend off absolutely any sized raid. There aren't that many crafting recipes that call for emeralds. Who's this? Oh, Roxy Kevinson. Can we hire you?
I'll take care of it.
Gold. Okay, well, we'll get you as gold, and we'll get the other dude over here, Usagi Baldelli.
It's a fine afternoon.
Boom! 2 brand new dudes. Well, that means, my friends, we can get the apiarist in this episode. Mostly just because I want to see if they've got a cool new skin. Here we go. Where's the hut? Get over here. Manage workers. Oh my god, look at Roxy Kevinson. Perfect stats. He is, or she was, a born beekeeper. Boom. So we'll hire them, get them over here. Oh my god, intimidating, but I love the dress. Looking very fancy, Roxy. Well, okay, where are we going to put the last dude? What is a role that needs filling? Question time. Well, maybe the smeltery. Yeah, you know what? Why not? So we'll manage workers. It's got to be Usagi, and his stats aren't the greatest, but they'll do for now. Get him over here. Oh my god, looking pretty fancy, Usagi. Love the shades. I guess those are for, smelting stuff and make sure you don't get like sparks in your eyes. Seems healthy. We're big on health and safety over here in Redwood Shores. Well, okay, the final piece of the puzzle is going to be getting the builder's hut to level 3. But the question is, this is going to be our first level 3 building. So what kind of materials are we going to need? Is it going to be crazy? Oh, warped high fae. So it looks like we've reached the point in our colony where we need some nether materials. We need warped planks and crimson planks. So the thing I have to do now, before we get this level 3, is hit the nether. Oh man, great. Things are really progressing with the colony. I'm very excited at how things are going. So it's weird, eh? I mean, I guess Minecolonies, let's put this fire out. Minecolonies kind of makes Minecraft into a city builder. And talking of city builders, okay, yeah, there's some warped wood, loads of that nearby. Talking of city builders, City Skylines 2 is on the horizon. That's a game I'm very excited for, and if you want to see me play a series on City Skylines 2, put in the comments section, Skylines 2. And I will like and heart the comment, but spoilers, I'm going to be playing it anyway, whether you want me to or not. Okay, plenty of both. Time to go back home and get the builder's hut to level 3. A big moment. Oh, let's get out of here before Emmy, the professional animator, draws us into a tricky fight. Back home once more. So yeah, as far as other games go, I've been playing a bit of Baldur's Gate 3. However, I got into a bit of a pickle. Because I'm playing an evil playthrough, which is different. I wanted to try something new. But I can't help but feel bad every time my characters do something evil. So it's a bit of like, bit of a weird one. I think maybe next time I'm going to play a paladin and just be super good. Anyway, here we go. Let's get her set up to build the hut to level 3. So here we go, a monumental moment for sure, a level 3 builder's hut. Like I've said before, you cannot build anything to level 3 until you have a builder's hut at level 3. And it seems like getting a colony up to level 2 is very easy. You can find the materials you need across the world, no sweat. Level 3 is when it starts to get tricky. I think it's a Minecolonies requirement that all buildings at level 3 have at least one item from the nether. So if you want to get your colony up to level 3, you're going to have to venture into that most hated of places. But this is a great moment. Level 3 unlocked for every single building we have. Probably most important is the tavern. Getting the newest and highest level dudes recruited over there is essential. But every building on our colony benefits from being level 3. So who knows what we're going to do next? So let's take a look. Yeah, oh, you can see all the new blocks here, the frames, copper, gold, the warped hyphae. Basically, the builder's hut likes to put the blocks you needed for this phase outside by this massive new crane. Looking pretty cool. But most importantly, how much extra storage is there inside? Oh, we've got a bit of a glitch going on here with the racks. But yeah, loads and loads of extra space for my builder. That's going to be great going forwards. Also, this is a one-level building. My last builder's hut had like a basement, and the builder really hated going underground to get their stuff, so hopefully this should speed things up. And these doors look pretty freaking incredible as well. What I'm going to have to do though is also get the builder's hut over there up to level 3 as well, because we can't have these being different levels. Things will just get way too confusing. Bam! So there you go. Now, like I said, if you watch this far into the video, put Skylines 2 into the comment section, and I will heart and like your comment. Also, Patreon members and YouTube members, put your names in the name submissions post on the community page or on the Patreon post, and I'll add you to the list of people who can join our colony, and I can't wait to meet them. Next episode, as promised, is going to be the Quest Smash, where we look at some of the new quests All the Mods 9 has added and see if there's anything basic that we missed that could really improve our quality of life. But a massive thank you for watching this episode, and until next time guys, take care.